their blindness.
Eyes to see and ears to hear.
Right.
Because we've been converted and healed.
The Lord blocking everybody else is blocked. This is a very, like, this position, brothers, this is a very blessed position to be in.
Right.
All right? This is a very blessed position to be in, man.
Yeah.
You can't thank the Heavenly Father enough, man.
Yeah, kind.
Go ahead, bro.
It says verse 2,
Everybody off.
Here we go.
I have fed you with milk and not with meat. Because Paul was a good teacher, right? I have fed you with milk and not with meat, for hereto ye were not able to bear it, neither yet now are ye able. You can't bear it, the whole law, 613 thrown on you like that. You can't bear that. That's too much. Somebody barely learning about this. Think about what that looks like from the Christian perspective. They go to church where they feel safe, they just sing happy songs, and then somebody out there calling out their pastor, "Pastor, come out! We're gonna challenge you in the scriptures." When you got an army, a sea of purple standing out there, looking like with armbands and shit, you know, what that really look like to them? That don't look good. That don't look non-confrontational, like a spiritual, you know, basically challenging each other, iron sharpening iron. That don't look like that. Because they don't know that they're wrong yet.
Yeah.
You have to show them that they're wrong with the milk first.
If anything, okay, post around the block where the church is.
We did that before.
And do your thing, and maybe curiosity will get into the minds of the people in the church, like, what are these guys talking about?
Right.
You know, maybe they'll come to you.
Fuck that,
Let
man.
them come to you.
The elect, bro, the elect, we know the elect gonna find where the truth is at. Like these brothers is out here, wherever they were at, they found that we're downtown Ogden and Las Vegas Boulevard. Brothers that came into the truth, they were looking for the truth. They found it. Somehow, some way, they saw a video, I know that landmark. If these people, these Christians want the truth, the Lord is going to quicken them with His Spirit for them to find it.
That's
You
what
know,
I'm
I'm
saying.
just to find a brother that said, "Hey, I remember when y'all came by my church, y'all was talking about pastor, he didn't know nothing. Y'all was slicing and dicing."
Yes.
I'm yet to hear that.
There's another one where they go door to door,
Yeah.
knocking on. Come on, bro, that's Jehovah's.
Yeah.
You know?
You ain't supposed to. You're not to go to the people. If they want it, they're gonna come
They're
to
gonna
you.
come to you.
When Yahushua, when he was in his ministry, when the disciples were doing the service, people came to them. They were being gravitated to.
Exactly.
It wasn't going harassing people.
No, you can't do that. Now you're just pushing people away. You do your thing and let them come to you.
This is bid them to the marriage. This is where we're bidding them to the marriage at. Stand on the highways and hedges. Okay, it's like the brother. It's not a door to door. We're not about to be out here passing out flyers or. Hey, this is where we at. This is the church. You know, it's the real church.
Where's that in the Song of Solomon? I think it's like the 3rd chapter, which he was talking about how he went out into the streets to seek him.
Thank you.
Sing the Song of Solomon, the 3rd chapter.
This is Songs of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 1. By night, on my bed, I sought him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. I will rise now and go about the city in the streets and in the broad ways to seek him whom my soul loveth. I sought.
Why is that? Why did he couldn't find it in the bed? So he was like, I'm gonna get up in the morning and I'm gonna go into the streets and look for it. Why? Because, like it says in Proverbs, wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets, in the chief place of concourse, man. Okay? So if our people want it, they know where to find it at. This is a well of river of living water.
Hey, if there was a water fountain and no water in the city, you know where to find. You figure out where to find that water at. No, I gotta go build an irrigation right to their door. No, you don't come find the well.
Spiritual about that. Well, the Book of Eli. Remember they had a place to go get the water. They knew it was a place. and this is really that water.
And it was true. It was secret in that movie.
It was, yeah.
The secret location.
Yeah, even animals in the wild, they know where the water hole is at.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They know where they get fed at.
I sought him, but I found him not. Watchmen that go about in the city found me, to whom I said, saw ye him whom my soul loveth? But it was but a little that I passed from them, but I found whom my soul loveth.
Because in that instance, he saw his teachers. They basically, he walked by and they spotted him, found him, like, hey, we know you hear the voice. This is what you were seeking for, right? You were seeking for the truth, it's right here. Now you done found what your soul seeking for. Thine eyes shall see thy teacher and hear thy word behind you, saying, this is the way, walk you in it. You turn to the left and you turn to the right. Right there.
You shall hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk ye in it.
Also, seek ye the old path.
Yep.
You know, you're seeking. You know?
Wisdom. How's it go? Wisdom seeking such that are worthy for it, but it says, wisdom will meet you. If you're looking for it, it'll meet you.
The Lord said he will knock. If you open, he will suffer.
God, hey, wisdom and the elect is a match made in heaven. You know?
Yeah.
It was made for each other. The
soulmates.
Elect hears the words of wisdom, and he falls in love with it.
Yeah.
You know? Fall in love with it.
Love at first sight.
Fall in love with it, and you just like you would do with a woman.
Like the ultimate love story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, you do what you got to do to get that woman with you, so it doesn't depart from you. You know, you get it. You do what you got to do to get that with you, because you fell in love with it. That's that match, and it's all predestined. You can't make yourself of the elect. And if you're of the elect, like Jonah, you can't make yourself not. You can't run from it. You cannot say, I don't want to do the work. You're going to do the work. You know?
And we used to say, you don't eat the cake on them. You don't eat the cake.
You don't want to be in the army? Well, I'm gonna enlist you. The Lord's doing the draft.
If you don't go, he's gonna keep jacking you up like you did Jonah until you get your ass in line. Like, okay, you know.
The Lord chose you to be a soldier, man. You have to soldier it up. You know? Jake get drafted in this devil's military. They can't. Not every nigga's Muhammad Ali. Most of them niggas, they know they ain't got no choice. Like, fuck it, man. I might as well go. I got enlisted. I ain't got shit else going for me.
Jake will enlist himself for a challenger. You know? For a little loan for college. Man, nah. This is far bigger than that. Far bigger than that. You have no choice in the matter.
That's it, man. Hey, the Lord said, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. So, as long as we out here calling out, it doesn't matter if no Jake walk by and stop. The invitation is still going out. It's on them to take heed to that invitation. If they don't want it, then hey, the Lord, that means the Lord really didn't want you to come. You know?
It's funny because when you see the camp set up, we don't know because we're at camp when it sets up. When you're not at camp, I don't know if brothers that come up after we started see what this looks like. It looks like, what the hell is that? It looks like something that should intrigue you. The picture I took today, because I was a little late, is of what we look like from across the street. That should intrigue you about wanting to see what this thing is about. What what y'all talking about? Oh, that's a map. Something. Yeah, but now they act like they don't see us. Now, if we was out here doing what the world do, hey, what was that one? Was that first John? It's the world, if you have the world will love his own. Yeah.
That was John 15 or 18.
Hey, that's because our people, they see us and they perceive that we're unlearned. Like, what do these guys want to teach me? They can't get past the outward appearance, which we're not out here looking like thugs, you know? We're not brandishing weapons like these other cats, you know? If you can get past that, the outward appearance and judging us based on how we look, you might be able to obtain this wisdom, you know? It takes humility and integrity to see past the carnal, you know?
They did that to Yahweh Shai. And they say, who is this fellow? Or this is Joseph's son. That's how they looking at the prophets. Oh, I know him from whatever. Or who are these niggas? That's how they look at us. Well, Yahweh Shai said the world hated you, well, they hated me first. You know, so yeah, like your brother was saying,
we're looked at as, you know. So I mean, it's basically to them, it's like, man, ain't nothing out of the ordinary. To you know, whatever y'all got going, in their eyes, it's nothing ordinary. Yeah. You know what I mean? But according to the scriptures, the prophets are basically like a sign.
Yeah.
A prodigy. That's something to take very seriously.
You can bring good news.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody get Isaiah 8. 8, like, I think it's like the 18th verse, maybe?
Isaiah chapter 8, verse, I thought, 18 is the point. I'll read straight to the point. Well, 16 ties in what they're talking about, or what they'll be doing out there, but 18 is the point of them seeing them teaching out there, basically. Isaiah 8:16, it says, bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples. And I will wait upon the Lord Yahweh that hideth his face from the house of Jacob, and I will look for him. Behold, I and the children whom the Lord Yahweh have given me are for signs and for wonders in Israel. From the Lord of hosts, which dwelleth in Mount Zion.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
That's what it is. All right. I'm gonna read it in the NLT, the NIV, and the ESV. It says, "I and the children the Lord has given me serve as signs and warnings to Israel."
Signs and warnings. Yeah.
That's what this ministry represents. So this really, like it or not, this is out of the ordinary, man.
Yeah.
You know, this ministry, this is something completely from. It's not from this world. Let's put it like that. But to the average person, what the fuck is this shit? They don't see the chariots constantly just coming and making their presence known. That'll give you an idea in itself. And that's not to, we ain't boasting we're subject for humility, man. Really, when we see that, man, it keeps us humble and also in fear, man. Because we know the eyes of the Lord are upon us. So we got to be that much more on point as well. Okay? But we're signs and warnings to our people. And the angels is our witness. They showing up. Okay? And all these people, they roll by, they walk by, they yell out something towards us. got their phones out, driving by.